Right, here at Joseph Lock we do gymnastics in year 1 to year 6. And in year 1 we practice on the floor, we then get onto the mat and we try and build up a little bit like you can see behind me. But basically we just want all the pupils to have a go, alright? And as long as they have a go, and then when we do it gymnastics again in year 2, we really want them to start to master some of them skills, okay? And hopefully, in fact they all do, they all put a routine together which looks a little bit like this routine here. So they have a start position, some travel, a balance, some travel, and then a dismount and an ending position. And they can all do that really, really well. So, but we have to build those skills up. And I decided to split those skills up into a couple of activities, which are balance and travel. So they're what we talk about. Things are either balance or the travel. So they're either still or the movement. And we're going to work through some of them elements one by one. And once we've built all them elements up, we can start then making it harder. So starting on the mats, then onto benches, then onto the trestle tables, until we've got some really, really good gymnasts, which in year 3, 4, 5 and 6 we've got some fantastic boy and girl gymnasts. They are fantastic. And here's the sheet that they normally work on. So these are my core skills that I like all the children to be able to do. And we're going to work through a couple in these videos so they can practice them at home and then they can use these back in school. Right, one of the elements we talk about in gymnastics is travel. And there's lots of basic travel which I like the pupils to be able to do. And all our pupils can do these, and we want them to continue that and perfect them. And they're nice and easy to start with. And when we talk about travel, the only thing that I don't really want people doing is just walking. So they can travel any way they want, but no walking really. We say to the pupils, we don't give them any marks for walking. So if they can travel in any other way, that's fantastic. So I'm just going to work through the basic travel that the year 1s to year 6s use to travel on the mats, on the benches, or on the apparatus when we're using the apparatus. So the first one that we do is jumping. And at home you can use, I've got a little mat here, okay, but any mat will do. We sometimes even do the travelling on the, just on the floor, straight on the floor, but we like to use the mats as well, just to add us a little bit of structure. So the first travelling is double foot jumping, and it's nice and easy, double foot jumping, okay, nice and easy. We sometimes say to the pupils, like a frog. So the first one, double foot jumping. Okay, the second one is hopping. And we practice hopping on both legs. Nice and easy. And I'll practice hopping on the other leg. Most people have a preference which leg they like to hop on. Try and make it so you can hop on both legs the same. I'll just do one more on the left leg. And we generally always say we only travel in one direction. We practice it travelling in one direction. It helps when we've got a lot of pupils. They all can then travel in one direction. The third one I'm going to have a look is sidestepping. Sidestepping to the right. And sidestepping to the left. I'll just do 2 more on each. So we've got 4 different kinds there. Just have a look at the next one. The next one, still nice and easy, which the children all like doing, is skipping. Nice and easy. So we've got the easiest variations there. And the last one we practice, I don't practice a lot with them, but it's walking backwards. Which is nice and easy on the floor, but I wonder when I get to the mat or to the bench, whether it'll be a little bit harder. And that is our basic travel that we do. Probably the last one that we use, which is a little bit like a dismount, is a stag. And we get them jumping like a stag. So a little bit of a lead, okay? I'll try another one, not the best on that one. So, jumping off one leg and onto the other leg. And that is our basic travel. Nice and easy. And you can see that all our year 1s to year 6s can do our basic travel. So when our pupils have practiced all their travel, all their basic travel on the mat, we then move on to the bench. And we might then move on quite quickly to the bench and the trestle table. And you can see that they can use them same skills, so that would be skipping, to travel across our bench. Side stepping. Or they might use hopping. A lot of our favourite modes of travelling. And then when they master it on there, we'll start putting the trestle tables in, and then they can travel up the bench, okay? Sometimes we let them walk up first, just to get used to it. Okay, once they're used to it, then we can ask them to maybe skip up. And then do the other skills that I just showed you on the mat, on the bench, and then on the trestle table with the bench. And you can see how very quickly we can get used to travelling on apparatus of different height.